welcome back syempre dito sa Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising. Special day ulit. Gusto ko lang batiin ng ating one of the founders for Liga Adarna for Sir Carlos. Ayan. So, thank you rin po sa 50 stars sa sinan nyo kanina sa match number 1 natin. And of course, this is the fourth day of our playoffs. Which means na malapit na tayo or papalapit na ang ating championship. Sino kaya ang magiging third na MLBB champion natin dito sa Liga na Honeyglazee?
Lalo na't ngayon, we are officially saying goodbye to our three-pit queens, three-pit champions dito sa Liga Adarna. Kaya naman ngayon, may bago na tayong kokoronan, may bago na tayong sets ng mga queens na makikita at tumatanggimtin tatayong magiting dito sa Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising. But before that, syempre, shoutout muna sa mga teams na ito na maglalaban for our second series. This is Encore, Zaria, and Apex Winx.
Yes, pero hindi na natin ito patatagalin because we will head on to the drafting phase na i-analyze ng ating magandang resident analyst na si BurgerKim. What's up?
Thank you, Athena. No, right back at you, ladies. No, magandang shoutcasters as well. This is BurgerKim in your analyst desk for this game number 1 between Encore, Zaria, and Apex Winx. No, they'll be banning out, of course, the meta heroes. Napaka-OP naman itong mga heroes. Dominating the side lanes, we have Alice being banned out by Encore, Zaria, as well as Paquito for the side of Apex Winx. These are two heroes that can sustain the side lanes, so very solid side laners in this current meta. And for the second ban of Encore, Zaria, they will be banning out this Jawhead. No, yes, this is also a hero that has been banned out for the previous games. We know how a Jawhead can actually, take over buffs, manggulo sa jungle. Alam na natin yan. Given na yan. So, they will be taking out this Jawhead as well as the Matilda, one of the top tier supports here sa ating Land of Dawn. No? But speaking of supports, Encore, Zaria will be locking in the Rafaela. We will be seeing a lot of nice on baby metas here in Liga Adarna. Of course, this is the era of support heroes, no? Hindi na natin i-underestimate ang ating mga support heroes because they are dominating in every single game. They will be helping the team secure victory. But of course, no, for the side of Apex Winx, they will be choosing to show their core hero or their hyper carry, which is a Granger, as well as a very viable side laner as well. This is a Khalid being locked in. But let's see, no, what will be the answer of Encore, Zaria? That will be a Benedetta. This can be a side laner Benedetta if this is not the hyper carry hero. Okay, an Esmeralda, yes, can go 1v1 here alongside a Khalid, but we still have the last two picks, no? But Apex Winx will have to answer to that first 3 picks of Encore, Zaria. And what will that be? No, they can go for a mage, an AoE mage here. Marami pang open. We have like a Farsa, a Chang'e, no, which did very well here sa previous games natin. And there you go. They will be locking in that Farsa. Yes, the Farsa has secured a lot of victories for the previous games, but let's see, no, will it work out here for this team of Apex Winx? And we still have the last 2 bans here. PNK, yes, PNK. The vision is real for the PNK, the traps, as well as Koopa there, which can serve as a tank. Now, this can be, alam kong marksman yung category ng PNK, but Popple and Koopa is actually a hero that is coming back right now sa meta as a hero that has a lot of utility. No, we have the traps, the Koopa dog that can stun you in any given situation. No, very understandable why they banned out this hero. And for the side of Encore, Zaria, they will be banning out a Diggy, another OP support here. They don't want to see that in this game, whether it be a Diggy feed strategy or a Diggy support strategy. Still a very annoying support hero. But Encore, Zaria, yes, the classic Roger pick here for Pollen Cutie. She has secured a lot of MVPs with this hero in our elimination rounds, in our round robin matches, no? And she will be using it again in this game number 1. And Kylie will be locking in that Eve, this the real world manipulation, to answer out to that Farsa, no? Yes, they both have AoE damage here, as well as the Lunox here, no? that we've seen in the previous games, Archangel FE, as well as Aguila Esports, no? that can counter this Esmeralda pick here for the side of Encore, Zaria. And lastly, they will be choosing in an Angela. The nice one baby meta is definitely real. We have a Rafaela as well as an Angela, but I'm so interested to see what our casters will have to say about this lineup. No, taking it back to you, Honeyglazee and Athena.
Thank you so much, BurgerKim, for the wonderful explanation sa naganap na draft natin. But of course, this is officially the start for game number 1, Encore Zaria versus Apex Winx. Let's go! Let's get it! And drafting-wise, honey, I think wala naman na out-draft eh. Kompletos Ricardos ang parehas na lineup ng mga teams natin.
Yes, they have full-on zoning king potential. They have the Parsa, may Eve pa sila, tapos may nice one baby, may taga nice baby pa. They have the Angela and the Roger. Tama kasi sinabi mo na halos equal lang din talaga. So execution-wise na lang tayo tutungo, and especially Roger and the Granger na naman ang magtatapat dito for our series number 2 between Encore Zaria and Apex Winx.
And let's go na nga. Let's head on to the Land of Dawn. Encore Zaria versus Apex Winx. Game number 1 na tayo. So, sa mga supporters for both of the teams, don't forget to comment dyan sa ating comment section and check out the pinned comment as well. May pamigay tayong mga diamonds dyan dahil dito sa Liga Adarna parang everyday birthday na rin. And, honey, grabe. Witness these teams all throughout the eliminations or even ng playoffs. And I could safely say na talaga namang dumaan sila sa butas ng karayom to get this far into the day 4 of our playoffs.
Tama ka doon, that's right, Miss Athena. Lalo na, basang-basa na nila yung mga sarili nila. They know how to go up against each other.
Yeah.
Kaya nga naman ngayon, sobrang equal na ng kanilang composure, compositions. They have the Parsa, Eve naman yung kabila. We have the Roger with the high damage output. And syempre, wag natin kakalimutan yung Granger na kumakainan lang din na i-update or na i-buff throughout the current patch. And wag natin kalimutan din syempre yung Esmeralda na ilang beses na or ilang ulit na siyang nino-nerf pero nandun pa rin, nandito pa rin siya sa meta natin, and we are going to see her again dominate the match between the side of the red team kung saan ang pambanat naman nila is the Khalid na kailan lang din nakalimutan throughout the meta since napapalitan siya ng mga crowd control heroes. Pero ngayon, they are opting out for the Khalid since most likely kasing nababan sina Paquito and the Johead. So, ang ganda nung nagiging palitan ng rotation ng mga current heroes, kung paano sila ginagamit, kung paano sila nag-utilize. Especially ngayon, natutuwa kasi ako sa mga heroes na may mga pang setup. So, I'm liking how Khalid is already here for our tournament today and to the 4th day ng playoffs.
And nakikita naman natin, they not only study yung magiging enemy nila or makakalaban nila for the playoffs, they also witness or they also study their strengths. Nakikita naman natin guys, unti-unti, na-improve nila, napapolish nila yung mga sides or even the hero mastery, napapalawak nila unti-unti. But of course, hindi pa rin naman nawawala yung mga signature heroes natin na na-witness, as well as yung na-highlight kanina ni BurgerKim with Paul and Kito with the Roger. We've witnessed her go in with the MVPs, with the safe lanes, triple, even the Maniac as well. Pero dito makikita naman natin, this will be a 1-3-1 rotation. Pero onto the side naman dito, Main and Max Payne will be focusing their mark on securing that respective buff. Hanggang maaari iiwasan mo na nila mag-clash. Lalo ngayon, that a Granger still needs to have one core item in order for this to online talaga. Yung mga Death Sonata or even yung mga Rhapsody niya mag-connect lang talagang may guhit HP ng kalaban, honey.
Yung tipong guguhit talaga sa lalamunan nila sa sobrang hapde, sa sobrang asim ng mga nagiging damage output ng isang Granger. Pero syempre wag natin kakalimutan yung mga side lanes. Oo, yung mga resources mapupunta kasi dito sa kanilang core, sa kanilang position 1 heroes. Pero again, kapag na-dominate or kaya ilang beses na mga pipin down dito yung mga heroes nila onto the side lanes, doon sila masyadong mas mahihirapan pa throughout the clashes.
Yes, and of course, makikita naman natin dito a possible invade against Triple X. And that is Rafaela na makakatakas pero the Death Sonata will connect and will secure a first blood for the side ng Apex Winx. Of course, First Blood is brought to you by ePlayment Wallet, your digital wallet for gaming and entertainment. Very explosive yung First Blood natin for the match number 2. Mukha susundan pa nga yata with the Curse of Crow. Nagko-connect kay Kylie, but syempre, konting regen na lang din muna sa doon sa may bandang gilid. There's a factor na dadaan sa Sindak no, honey?
Oo,
Nabigla.
totoo. Grabe nga yung naging rotation nila. Oo, checking out the bushes dito si Triple X. Pero syempre kasi with those
Oh.
rotation na ginagawa na ng Apex Wings dito, nadadali tuloy ng isa ang Encore Zaria.
Yes, nakikita rin naman natin, nadala siya. And nagkaroon ng rest back dito. That is actually a 4-woman rotation or make it 5 dito sa may bandang turtle buff. And look at that, Jaina being aggressive right now. Real world manipulation being casted. Max Payne will be caught out onto that side. Pero makakataksagot ng isang kill dito ang side ng Apex Wings. Uy, pero sabi naman dito ni Roger or ni Paul and Kitty, I will be securing the turtle buff and as well as eliminating one more hero. K being aggressive with a chaos assault. Is that enough? I don't think so. Paul and Cutie with a kill once again. But look at Main here with the Death Sonata and Rhapsody connecting to Kylie, but not enough to shut her down. That will be a 2-4-2 trade, but the bigger trade or the bigger piece of the pie will be going to the side dito na Encore Zaria, honey. What went wrong? Grabe.
Eh, ang hirap talagang makapuna ng isang Roger, lalo na't may like and pound siya. Ang nakita ko si mali dito for the side of the red team, Apex Wings, na hindi sila ganong nagkaroon ng magandang execution when it comes to the feathered airstrike. Mas nag-point out dito si Kylie with the use of the real world manipulation na zone out niya kagad members from the side of Apex Wings. And nung naikasta dito ng isang parsa yung ultimate niya, speaking of, we might have here Kylie going down into the hands of Pika. Pero going back into my thoughts, nakita kasi natin na ginamit na lang ni Pika dito yung ultimate niya to zone out further Encore Zaria sa ginagawa nilang pag-escape from Encore Zaria.
But right now, look at that. Ice Cutie will be down as well. Another kill secured. And that will be an all-3 score for both of the teams. And right now, guys, nakikita naman natin, yes, nagkakaroon na sagot lagi ang Encore Zaria. Even though ang nag-i-initiate ng team fights is the Apex Wings. What went wrong is that hindi sila nagkakaroon ng proper layering as well as the communication. Medyo nabablurred out. After securing kill, hindi mo malaman kung go pa ba sila or mag-exit because one member will be too aggressive. Yun nangyari kanina in terms of the Lunox or KK. Nagbaback na sila Main, pero siya nag-go pa rin with the KS Assault. But going back, guys, nakikita naman natin, in terms of network, that is around the hundreds pa lang naman ang kalamangan for the side of Encore Zaria. And look at the graph as well. Going into the blue side or Encore Zaria pa rin. Second turtle of the game up for grabs. Sinisimulan na naman ni Paul and Cutie, but there will be a contest na magagaling for Apex Wings looking at the position as well. Meron to feathered airs with the real world manipulation. Naku po si Pika, masyado nag-forward match, but the turtle will be secured by Paul and Cutie. But on the side naman makikita naman si Ice Cutie trying to sustain herself against 4 members, but elect the final blow will finish it off, and Paul and Cutie will have the last hit. Main going in with a hard guard combination coming from Angela with a double kill secured by Paul and Cutie this early of a game time. Jaina with another kill against K, and that will be a 3-4-1 exchange clearly in favor of Encore Zaria having a turtle buff and as well as an early double kill for Paul and Cutie na sinamahan pa ng foul doon, honey, with the purple buff.
Oh my gosh, Athena, I have just seen such a dominating game na ginamit dito ni Triple X. Thou shall not ignore the Rafaela with the use of the Holy Baptism. Nakita natin na na-outplayed kaagad sila. Nandun yung stun. So, walang tuloy na opportunity dito si Pika na makapag-initiate into a clash further against the side of Encore Zaria. And it only means na ma-open up na naman yung chances dito for the rest of the members of Encore Zaria na pumasok doon sa clash. And yun na nga yung nangyari na stun 2 to 3 members from Apex Wings, and that may mobilize them na hindi sila basta-basta makakapagbigay pa ng mga skills and utilities from the side of Encore Zaria. And now, nakikita natin ngayon na medyo nagiging mainit na rin or nagiging maingat na rin sila sa mga rotation na ginagawa nila since this is still a Rafaela. Oo, may mga healing galing siyang binibigay, pero wag natin kakalimutan yung sets niya with the use of the ultimate. One set was enough para i-turn around yon against Apex Wings.
Another initiation of team fight. Uy, look at that feathered airsack. Will not connect to anyone. Medyo nanghinayang ako sa hardcore daw ni Max Payne not initiating a team fight dito sila Ice Cutie but playing it safe at the same time. There's a part na si Peka, hindi siya makakuha ng mga positions niya. Masyado siya nag-forward march indeed. Sa side dito ng Encore Zaria. Although, meron naman sanang pwede mag-face check instead of her. But right now, third turtle buff of the game is up for grabs. Pero sinusundan ng heartstrings dito ni Max Payne. Sila Triple X going in for the falling Stormbound. But the flicker will be used dito sa may bandang gilid naman. Ice Cutie going in for the kill against Kylie, eliminating the AoE effect. But killing spree will still be secured by Kaz. On the other hand naman dito si Falling Cutie with the mega kill. Look at the jump na nagagaling dito kay Jaina going in with the final blow. Meron na siyang ipam-pop-up dyan later on. But look at the normal attacks with the dashes as well. Kaz with a triple kill against Pekka. And that it will be a wipeout this early of a game before the 8-minute mark. Honeyglazee at may kasama pa middle lane turret. Grabe naman yung pagsalo at juggling ng damage dito for the side of Encore Zaria. That receives a huge round of applause indeed, Honeyglazee.
This is the domination of Cass of the Esmeralda with the Avarice emblem. They dominated the side lane, so it only means na makakapag-dominate din siya ng mga clashes. Nakita natin na hindi basta-basta yung naging clash na yun since pumasok si Esmeralda na scatter niya yung positionings dito ng Apex Winx. And throughout the scatter of the clashes, hindi tuloy sila makapag-focus kung ano yung unahin nila. Nang ang gagambala si Esmeralda and going into the backlines naman, yung ultimate pa dito ni Kylie with the use of terrible manipulation, they were truly zoned out. We have Ice Cutie, nakakuha nga siya ng set doon against 3 members of Encore Zaria. Pero with that scattered clash, initiated and engaged by Esmeralda, doon sila nagkaroon ng upper hand or ng disadvantage for Apex Winx against the turtle lane.
You're right. Makikita naman natin dito almost 5k ang kalamangan in terms of network. But Ice Cutie with the Sun Guard trying to sustain herself against Jaina and Triple X. Successfully evading that one. Pero at what cost? That is 3 turrets down for the side ng Apex Winx. Meanwhile, buo pa rin ang mga tore dito ng Encore Zaria. Pwede pa for next match. Katulad nga na sinasabi ng mga casters natin. But right now, Honeyglazee, masyado pa maaga. 9-minute mark in just a few seconds. The first Lord will be up for grabs for anybody to take her down. But look at this one. Position-wise, nakakalamang ang Encore Zaria. And item check na lang muna tayo. Ice Cutie with the Blade of Heptasis for the first item, which means sa makakapalag na to. But look at the Calamity Reaper and Enchanted Talisman, as well as the Athena Shield for both heroes dito sa side na Encore Zaria, Benedetta, and Rafaela. Uy, Windtalker naman for Roger and Ice Queen 1 for the E. Pero dito makikita mo, real world manipulation being used just to secure that Lord at papakawalan na lang din ng side ng Apex Winx. Sabi nila, that's not worth the risk. Kaya pa naman nating tanawin yan. We have Pekka, we have K. And of course, we also have Ming na hindi pa naman ganoon kalaki yung nagiging gap niya against the Hyper Carry for the side dito ng Encore Zaria, honey.
Wise choice yun, no? Since hindi pa naman ito yung Luminous Lord, hindi pa ito yung makunat at magwawala na Lord going into the turrets. Kaya naman, they opted up to save themselves and to push back yung mga minion waves na uma-advance sa forward sa kanila. And ngayon, nakikita natin yung opportunity given for Apex Winx to clear out the Lord.
Final blow being casted right now with a Raging Sasser coming for Ice Cutie, securing a kill against Triple X, but Chaos Assault against that one in your face. Ang sagot dito nila Falling Cutie, but nakikita naman natin that will be 2 turrets being pushed 2 corners, and that is a top from the bottom ang nakuha ng Encore Zaria. Pero dito, di tinatantana ni Kylie ZK. In your face na naman ang sagot dito. Cass going in with the Frostman Shield with a Starlight Dance. Unstoppable will be secured by Carl and Cutie. Oh my gosh, grabe naman yung panghaharabas dito ng Encore Zaria. Ruthless aggression. Ang nakikita nating strategy. No time to think, no space to breathe ang nararamdaman dito ng Apex Winx. Grabe, ano kaya yung pwede nila maging comeback potential, Honeyglazee? Lalo na that we could safely say that early to mid-game nakuha na ng Encore Zaria agad-agad. Pero wait, bago mo sagutin ang question na yan, makikita natin dito nag-initiate na naman na Team 5 with Alecto. Final blow being casted by Jaina. Pero dito si Cass medyo nahuli with the Falling Star mo, pero pinagtutulungan dito sa Ice Cutie. Trying to sustain herself, pero Mega Kill will still be secured by Jaina with the Benedetta. Hindi na tinatantanan ang bawat linya ng Apex Winx. Grabe, what a dominating match indeed, Honeyglazee.
Tama ka doon, Miss Athena. Throughout those classes kasi nakita natin na hindi talaga nila napapansin agad-agad dito si Triple X with the use of the Holy Baptism. Nakakuha siya ng edge pagdating sa mga clashes at na-stuns niya pa yung members from the side of Apex Wings. Dahil sila dapat yung magiging free to move, giving off those skills, giving off those damage output, pero kasi most of the time they are being distracted by the damage potential na nila Pollen, QT, Jaina, and Cass. Sila pa lang yung tinitingnan nila at onto the backlines nakaka-secure kagad dito si Triple X ng Obli Baptiste, and doon na naman sila nasetan ng Rafaela lang from the side of Encore Zaria.
Paanong hindi mapapaaray? Roger or Paul and Cutie already having the Windtalker and the Endless Battle for the first 2 core items. 8k ang kanyang network. Kung i-compare natin sa Hyper Carry, which is the main, with only having the Brute Force Breastplate and the Hunter Strike dito for the first core item. And comparing as well sa mga mage support heroes natin, the Angela, yes, she has a courage mass and as well as the fleeting time. But at the same time, mas gusto ni Triple X going in with the defensive item kasi setup lang naman ang habol niya. Hindi talaga siya yung talagang tatangke for the side ng Encore Zaria. Yes, that Sonata will connect. But look at the damage. Halos kiniliti niya lang yung Encore Zaria literally doon Honeyglazee because one blessing lang na makukuha from the Holy Healing for Triple X. Enough na eh. Diba? Naibabalik agad. Sana all nababalik.
No-comment tayo dyan, Miss Athena. Pero isang shutdown lang. Either of the 3 members from the side of Encore Zaria. Epic comeback na talaga ito indeed for Apex Wings. Pero magkaka-epic na comeback na. Basta yung quick tayo.
Falling Starmon connected to Ace Cutie with the Raging Sandstorm para hindi mag-work out a monster kill for Paul and Cutie with the Roger. Grabe, nagwawala na sila dito. Makinit ang dance floor. Honeyglazee. And look at that. Still nerd turrets destroyed for the side dito ng Apex Wings. Meanwhile, that is one Lord na naman ang mapupunta freely onto the hands of Encore Zaria uncontested because look at Jaina. Giging enough na siya to zone out the rest of the members, and take note, that is a Benedetta na mahirap pang hulihin. All that missiles, all that control immunity effects, and as well as yung real world manipulation ni Kylie, kung i-compare natin kay Farsa with Pika, talagang mas nagkakaroon ng upper hand. Bakit? Kasi mas hindi nalalapitan si Kylie kung i-compare natin in terms of positioning against Pika with the Farsa. Grabe.
Dahil more on dive-in potential talaga dito si Jaina. I like that you mentioned na si Jaina lang enough na talaga makapag-zone out dito ng members from the side of Apex Wings since ang dami niya ng mobility, nandun pa yung damage output niya. Isipin mo 14-minute mark na, almost 406 na yung kanyang KDA, and to the fact na meron na siyang Athena Shield and Brute Force Plate, it only gives her confidence na kayang-kaya niyang i-sustain pa yung damage output dito may bibigay ni main or especially dito nila Pika with those ultimates already given, already casted by these heroes.
And right now, all lanes being punished by the side of Encore Zaria with a Falling Starman connected to 3 members. Mapapaback away na lang si Pika with a Winx by Winx Ice Cutie. Sinasakripisyo ang sarili pero dito godlike for Fallen Cutie. Tinarget niya yung pinaka-backbone offense ng side ng Apex Wings and another turret onto the top, and even the middle lane base turret eliminated now for Encore Zaria. Falling Starman elect the final ball being casted by Jaina pero makakatakas pa rin against main na may Sunny pa na hard guard coming from Max Payne with the Angela, but right now bukas na ang Heaven's Door or Heaven's Gate dito ng side ng Apex Wings, and right now another Falling Starman connecting in your face with a monster kill indeed for Cass na sinamahan ng Flicker para makapag-disengage, and mukhang magkakaroon na tayo ng GG nice for this one. Nice one baby, meta nagwo-work out pero hindi susuko ang Apex Wings with the KS Assault. Kylie will survive another minute or so pero Paul and Cutie mukhang napapasama posisyon. Aabutan nga ba na Raging Sizer? I think not, because Kylie will be the one eliminated. Takbuhan na ang sagot. At the Predator Ursek, another one will be dapat si Jaina. Sabi niya, sige, magkagulo kayo dyan. I will be focusing my marks on the base turret dito ng side ng Apex Wings, but that will be a shutdown. Almost is never enough. Honeyglazee, grabe ang kanta para sa match na to. What a mind-blowing clash after clash. What can you say about that? Grabe, sinakripisyo yung sarili.
They went into too aggressively against the side of Apex Wings. Oo, katiting na lang yung natitira dito for the base of the side of Apex Wings. Pero ano ang nasabi ko kanina, just a shutdown from these heroes, enough na yun para makakuha ng comeback, enough items dito, especially sa updated patch natin, mas mataas na yung gold given by the shutdown against the heroes na ilang beses na nakakakuha ng triple kill, ilang beses na nakakadominate ng mga clashes. Kaya naman ngayon, halos pumapantay na yung mga item dito ng isang Granger, Lunox, and the Sparsa, especially lalo na nakaipon na siya ng Necklace of Turans. Sama mo pa ng Lightning Transient. And ngayon, syempre, dito natin masasabi na medyo nakakakaban na to for the side of Encore Zaria. They went into aggressively to the fact na nagmaasim na sila at hindi na ngayon basta-basta pang maitutuloy pa ng Encore Zaria. Kaya naman ngayon, Apex Wings, they still have an edge against Encore Zaria. Pero again ha, Miss Athena, this is just the first game. Ang init na kagad ng game na ito for both of these teams.
Mind-blowing indeed, witness natin na hanggang dulo, hanggat hindi ka bumibitaw, guys, we could see comebacks in this kind of situation. So, hindi kayang pusin agad-agad dito ng carelessly ng side ng Encore Zaria. Lalo na ganito na hanggang dulo kumakapit, kapit-bisig ang side ng Apex Wings. But at the same time, makikita naman natin, nagkaroon sila ng takot. Kung kanina, pasok lang ng pasok, going in for the clashes. And right now, they're thinking, what went wrong? Bakit nagkaroon tayo ng ganoon? Nagkaiba-iba pa tayo ng targeting? I thought we had it already, but right now, another Lord. This will be actually a level 3 Lord. Honeyglazee na mapapasakamay na naman ng Encore Zaria. Is this the Lord that they need to finish this round? What do you
Most
think?
probably, Miss Athena, no? Since, yun nga, another zoning capabilities from the side of our Benedetta Jaina dito, going in and out na lang, especially alam niyang kayang-kaya niyang i-pick off kahit man lang dito si main or kaya dito yung K from the side of Apex Wings. And again, katulad ng sinabi mo, ito nga yung pinakakailangan na ng Encore Zaria. This is an uncontested Lord already given into their hands once again. 18-minute mark going into our game time. Mahirapan na kasi sila makakapag-clear out ng lane since yun nga, medyo na behind that delay sila throughout the early phases of the game kung saan mas lamang pa rin nandito ang members from Encore Zaria. Kung nakuha to ng Apex Wings, the third Lord was given onto their side. Sobrang ganda na siguro ng turnaround yun against Encore Zaria. Pero ayun nga, eto na, wala na silang turret na may pro-protectan pa.
Yes. And right now, look at that. The Lord easily manipulated by the side of Apex Wings. Pero pumasok na naman dito. Revolve manipulation. Look at that. Falling Cutie sa may bandang likod. Pilit na tinapatay dito ni Ice Cutie. Nice defense ang nararamdaman natin. Pero Falling Summer face by Kaz against Peka. Makakapag-flicker out. Para sasaluhin naman dito nila Triple X and Falling Cutie with the Raging Sunstorm. Hindi magiging enough. Immortality has been popped up. Mukhang ito na nga yata yung magiging demise for the side of Apex Wings as Jaina secures another kill against Apex Wings. And look at that. Overlocking na sila dito. And game number 1 sa wakas natapos na ng Encore Zaria Honeyglazee.
What a game indeed! Series of up and downs and a roller coaster ride for both of these teams. Sobrang nagkaroon na ng edge siya na dito yung Apex Wings to go up against Encore Zaria. Pero ang laki kasing pressure na binibigay ni Jaina lang doon sa side lanes. Maipush through yung mga minions. And to the fact na si Jaina lang din yung pwedeng makatapos ng clash na yun. Or kaya maipush through niya yung mga minion waves kahit na magbigay nga ng pressure dito Apex Wings to steal the Lord against Encore. Nandun pa rin talaga yung potential ni Jaina to finish it off already. Kaso nga lang, yun nga, yung lapses na lang doon, medyo nagmaasin sila sa isang clash na yun. But again, that is a GG well played for Encore Zaria, getting their composure back at nakuha nga nila yung third level lord na ipanalo ng game na yun.
Yes, pero for more insights and explanation on what happened between the early, mid, and late game, ipapasa na natin ito sa ating resident analyst, si Miss BurgerKim.
Thank you so much, Honeyglazee and Athena, no? Yung ating reactions while watching that match, no? Parang, sobrang daming reactions. I just felt like they could have won that match. Pero, yun lang, no? Medyo nag-overstay lang yung, what do you call this? Encore Zaria dun sa bandang mid-game. Pero again, no? I'll be doing a little bit of recap what happened in the early stages, the mid-game, as well as the late game, no? At kita naman natin dito sa ating mga stats na Fallen Cutie again with the Roger dominating that match 7-0-10. Hindi talaga hinayaan ng Encore Zaria etong si Paul and Cutie to fall down or to get shut down by any of the members here ng Apex Wings. No? That's very vital na hindi siya ma-shutdown dito. Pwede na mahuli dyan si Kylie, pwede na mahuli si Kaz, just not Paul and Cutie. And I think the key here was the composition of the team ng Encore Zaria. No? You have Kylie there with the Eve just to zone out the members of Apex Wings, but let's not forget she bought the Ice Queen wand as well as the glowing wand, no, for additional damage. And sa lineup ng Encore Zaria, they have a lot of melee damage heroes. We have the Benedetta, Kaz there with the Esmeralda, as well as Paul and Cutie, no. Hindi sila yung heroes na kailangan mong bigyan ng opportunity para makapasok and do that kills. And securing that Eve was a very good choice for the side of Encore Zaria. The slow of the real world manipulation as well as the additional magic damage coming in from the glowing wand from Kylie, no, is what made them win all of the team fights. And like what I was saying earlier sa draft pick, that this Eve will definitely be very vital in all of the matches. And nakita naman natin yon. And taking a look at our stats here, sa team fight naman, no, halos pare-parehas naman for the side of Encore Zaria since there is a Rafaela to sustain all of them during clashes, no. So halos pare-parehas lang yung team fight participation here on the side of Encore Zaria, except for Jaina, no. Yes, nagpa-participate siya. Ang bilis ng response niya. I saw like yes, a Benedetta can be used as a core hero pero very viable din siya for side lanes, no. Nagwa 1v1 siya with K there doon sa Lunox niya sa lane. So kaya si K dito as a Lunox, hindi siya basta-basta makakaalis dun sa lane niya, 'di ba? She has to defend that lane, no? And in terms of team fights, yes, nakita ko naman na there were times that Apex Wings really, like what Athena said and Honeyglazee said, no, they were initiating team fights, but all the time no, they initiated team fights, walang follow-up. And on the side naman of Encore Zaria, what they did right was every time they have initiated a team fight, andoon yung backup, nandoon yung buong cavalry ng Encore Zaria just to back up everyone in that team fight. And I think, siguro, miscommunication, like what the caster said earlier, on the side of Apex Wings, yes, they initiated, they wanted to go in for the kills because they have a Farsa, they have a Khalid with all the CCs, no? Pero then again, it's still Encore Zaria that won this game number 1. So, casters, ano pa ang masasabi nyo about this match?
Grabe, thank you so much for that wonderful explanation, BurgerKim. At nakikita ko nagkakagulo sila sa comment section, pati na rin si Miss Honeyglazee. But of course, that is officially the end of game number 1 between Encore Zaria versus Apex Wings with the 1-0 score. Ahead na ng isang score dito ang Encore Zaria. Let's see kung magkakaroon ba ng bounce back. Nice babe. Nice one, baby. Ang side ng Apex Wings. Grabe, nagkakagulo sila. At isa lang ang tanong ni Honeyglazee. Sino daw si Jaina?
Shoutout sa'yo, Jaina. Ang ganda ng ginagawa mo doon. Pero yun nga, ang hirap mong bigkasin. Pero yun guys, again, this is Encore Zaria and Apex Wings. Although nagkakaroon nga ng edge ng FFN Kabak dito ay Apex Wings, medyo naiintindihan ko kasi yung lagay nila doon na hindi sila basta-basta makakakuha ng opportunity mas still yung Lord. Since eto nga, dahil kay Jaina na nakakakuha nga ng side lane potential or side lane push pressure against the side of Apex Wings. So, it enables the fact na basta hindi ka lalabas lang din basta ng iyong base without taking Jaina down. So, Jaina, shoutout sa inyo and commendable talaga yung playstyle na ginawa mo.